All right, the Shanita frequency. Let's get into some things, y'all know. I got my blind going over here, baby. All right, clearing that energy. Get into it, baby. All right, I hope you putting yourself first today. That's my air fryer. I'm heating up some nuggets and some fries. Okay, I am juicing though. I'ma figure it out, y'all. Now, did y'all hear about the fast food chains allegedly using humans in the meat? All right, and y'all still up there lying long, huh? Don't even care that you a daggone cannibal, baby. All right, don't even care that after the funeral they got Uncle Frank in the back. All right, making up a daggone flame grill burger. So you done paid for the funeral and to eat Uncle Frank. Okay, you might as well have had the funeral at the house and had a cookout afterwards and just threw his legs up on the grill. See where I'm going with it? But I digress. Okay? They are pushing cannibalism, baby. Alright, y'all niggas been eating each other all these years. Okay, you've been Uncle Frank and Aunt Peaches. Alright, they've been made in Sloppy Joe's. That's why it's Sloppy Joe, because Joe is on that bun. See where I'm going with it? But I digress. I'm a digress in progress. Alright, let's get into some things. Alright, I hope you're putting yourself first. Follow me, the Shanita frequency on YouTube. YouTube want me to believe, YouTube want me to believe that y'all ain't messing with me. You know what I'm saying? YouTube want me to believe that I ain't that girl. So we got to show YouTube that I'm that girl. You know what I'm saying? Because I need this coinage, baby. Alright, if you want to donate to the growth of the Shanita frequency, alright, Cash App is available. It is $SHENITATOOTS. Bless me. Alright, so I can get me some cards and some candles, start doing some readings. This is a movement, baby. I'm also going to do a review on the Bell Collective. I'm going to get into my reality TV bag, okay? What do y'all like to watch at this time? What reality TV shows are y'all into? I'm not really into movies like that. I'm a reality TV girl. It's hard for me to watch something when I feel like it ain't real. Even though the movies are telling you some real stuff, though. You know what I'm saying? If there's somebody you would like me to do, to tap into, celebrity-wise, it could be anything, right? Just let me know down in the comment section. Let's get into some things, baby. What is the energy of the collective at this time? Shanita with the news on YouTube too. I'm going to get into that one. I got way more followers, but I need more followers on the Shanita frequency on TikTok. Okay. On Instagram. It's probably the Shanita frequency or Shanita. I'm going to get it together. Alright, it's Shanita. Alright, just know that it's Big Nita on the mic. Alright, what's the energy spread? Okay, now y'all know my ancestors is messy, baby. Okay, so I know that the spiritual community wants you to always be perfect. Alright, but I'm going to let you know right now, my ancestors coming through these colors, they some messy hoes. Alright, in spirit and in flesh, baby. Okay, let's get into it. What is the energy around the collective at this time? If you are receiving this message, if you are lucky enough to jump into my energy, you better take it, baby. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, this once in a lifetime, baby. This once in a lifetime energy, baby. Let's get into it. What is the energy, okay? So some of you guys are in your King of Wands, baby. You pushing forward, okay? You feeling ambition, all right? You moving forward, okay? Confident, optimistic, enthused, okay? Let's see what else is going on. All right. Listen, your coinage, okay? You feeling generous, baby. All right, because you done got through that conflict. You had a little bit of conflict, right, when it came to money, and now you're starting to see your money form, right? You starting to feel a little generous with your money, okay? You are moving towards, your goals, and you're seeing this increase, right? When it comes to your money. Now, don't give too much now, okay? Because you don't want to end up going back, all right? You do need to have limits on what you're choosing to give, okay? You can also give more than money. You can give advice, okay? You can give your time, so don't just think that money is the only way that you can give. But I'm saying that a lot of you guys are feeling very grateful, okay? And that's the energy that you want to be in, all right? Okay. Who is that? Okay, some of you guys have some decisions to make about love. Okay. Some of you guys have some decisions to make about love. Um hmm. Yeah. So I'm feeling like, okay, because as the story is playing out, all right, it looks like you are moving forward to your dreams, your ambition. You're ambitious about something, right? Um, you're on fire, all right. You're feeling very grateful. You're in a giving energy, right? You're dedicated, okay. You may even be sharing your wealth, all right, wanting to feel um you want to give. You feel blessed, so you want to give, right? Okay, you may even want to give, right, when it comes to this relationship. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of you guys are entertaining love or have a love interest. Some of you guys may be married, okay, but I am feeling like there's a decision that has to be made in this relationship here. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm feeling like let's see. Yeah, I'm feeling like there's a relationship that you are giving financially to, okay? All right. But then there's the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so you don't want to give too much to this relationship where it causes a disturbance with your money, okay? Yeah, I'm getting that there's a disturbance. There's something about this relationship that is disturbing your money. Like, you want to be in the energy, you're a hard worker, okay? And you're supposed to be in the energy. Look how that's the 6 and that's the 7. So that's when you're progressing, right? So I feel like this relationship may be stopping your progress with your money. Okay, because in the upright, you will be waiting for some type of results. You know what I'm saying? Wanting to see how your hard work has paid off. Okay. Seven also talks about patience. Okay, hard work, reflecting on your achievements, right? This relationship is interfering with uh, the next step that comes with you moving towards whatever goal this is that is attached to your money. Okay, so don't let this relationship distract you from your purpose, from what you're trying to do. Okay, this relationship, if you're not careful about how much you're giving to this relationship, financially, emotionally, okay, then you can end up disturbing the next step in your progress when it comes to either something that makes you money, okay, or business decisions. Like, this relationship can interfere with business decisions. Okay, you don't want that to happen. Okay, for some of you guys, you may be allowing that to happen, right? Don't just move out of that energy and realize that nothing comes before this paper. Okay, you deserve to, reflect on, how can I put it? You deserve reflection when it comes to your business or something that you're moving towards. You gotta sit down and you gotta be able to reflect on your finances, right? But there may be, this relationship may be distracting you from being responsible. Like, it may be, keeping up with it, right? You may be giving. That's why we got the grateful and the giving here, right? You may be giving too much money to this relationship, okay? And it's interfering. It's a disturbance with your paper. Now you reflecting on your money. You may feel like, dang, I just had, enough to give. Now I ain't got nothing, right? And you don't want to be in that space, okay? So no matter how much you love somebody, okay, no matter how much you love somebody, do not let them interfere with your money, baby. All right, it's about the bag, it's about the coinage, okay? For some of you guys, you may be learning a lesson about like having too much love for material things. Okay, so you may be learning, right, through being grateful and giving. This may be a lesson for you. All right, because I feel like this is a lesson. Okay, this may be a lesson about the love of money, right? Right, putting too much love into money. You want to find balance. Okay, you want to find balance. We got the Four of Wands, okay, in reverse. Okay, so I feel like the Four of Wands is like moving towards something and releasing it to the world. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's harmony. Okay, the pursuit of creativity, like you pursuing something, right? But it's in reverse, okay? So you being called to rest, okay? Listen, it talks about gratitude too. So yeah, I feel like there's a disturbance happening for some of you guys when it comes to the flow of your money. You may have made a bad investment. Some of you guys may have gambled your money. Um, Somebody may not have paid you back. All right. You may be in a relationship with somebody where it's not just about love. It's any, for me, this could be any relationship. Somebody may owe you some money, okay, and it's disturbing some things you want to do, or something that you are working towards, okay, and because you gave, okay, for some of you guys, because you didn't felt grateful, right, because you didn't felt so grateful, you didn't got so happy, right, yeah, I done made some money, now I just want to give, and you got to be careful with that energy. Okay, you got to be careful with that giving energy, because you could attract somebody who was just waiting on this because they know you got a good heart, right? Now you got this daggone disturbance with your money, okay? Because you didn't gave to somebody that you love, right? That makes your heart beat, right? Yeah. You didn't gave to somebody that you love, and now they not paying you back. Okay? They not paying you back. For some of you guys, you're not being paid back, and it's causing a disturbance. Okay? Your lights you may have took from some light money. You know what I'm saying? You may have given from some extra money, but that could have been something that you wanted to invest in. Okay, and now you've allowed this grateful giving energy, right? And the fact that you love somebody, right, to stop you from doing what you got to do with the money. I'm feeling like a lot of y'all gave away money that you shouldn't even have been touching. Okay, stop touching money that you know you need and giving it to people. Okay, stop giving money away that you need for your bills, for investments, okay, for food to live. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. All right, stop feeling too generous. All right, sit and think about who you making these sacrifices for. I feel like you made a sacrifice for somebody that you love. Okay, and now you gotta sit and wait and figure out when they gonna give you this money back. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you guys, some of you guys have given too much. All right? Stop giving too much. You don't owe nobody nothing. All right? And if these people got a history of not paying you back, come on now. Come on. Let them people figure out how they gonna make it on their own. Okay? For some of you guys, it may be a business, something that you love, right? Something that you're moving towards that you love, okay? That's being interrupted at this time, all right? Because you giving away them pentacles. And you got to stop doing that. You got to stop taking from yourself the things that you need and giving to others. Now, we got the 4 wands in reverse. You supposed to be, sending these creative ideas out into the world, right? You supposed to be sending. Now you frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Now you frustrated. You having issues with where you live at. Okay, it's this somebody. The fact that you want to give has disturbed something. Okay, I feel like 4 is about sending 4 wands is about you pushing an idea out into the world, right? Moving forward with something, right? And now you can't move forward with it. Okay, Now you can't move forward with it. Okay? But we got the Knight of Cups, okay? Yeah. We got the yeah, we got the Four of Cups. I mean the Knight of Cups. Okay. Somebody is gonna come into your energy that's gonna help you. Okay, someone is gonna come in and save you from this bad decision. Okay, I feel like this Knight of Wands is somebody who's gonna come in and help you. Okay, it could be a new lover, a new experience that they're gonna offer. Okay, tell me more about this offer that I feel like is coming in. They coming in to help you to emotionally move forward about this bad decision. Let's see what's going on. Spirit, who is this Knight of Wands? What is this Knight of Wands energy? Yeah, I feel like someone is going to come in and help you with this bad decision that you have made with this money. It's like they showing right on up on this horse. Okay. See, because you are the Knight you're the Knight of Wands. This is the Knight of Cups. There's somebody coming in to help you emotionally. Okay. You may not feel supported emotionally. This person is coming to help you feel supported and loved. Like I said, in this relationship, you might not even feel supported and loved. If some of you guys are in a relationship where you're giving a lot, right? Where you're giving a lot, right? Somebody is coming in to show you, if you're in a relationship, where you are giving a lot financially, okay, someone is about to come in and offer you something that this relationship ain't offering you. Okay, so take what resonates for you. Yeah, let's get some clarity. It says these people are entitled to your money, but you said hell no. Didn't we just talk about money? Ain't that what we talking about? Not worthy of your trust. Okay. I can't make this up, y'all. Somebody you're in a relationship with somebody who is entitled to your money. Some of you guys are in a relationship with people that are entitled to your money, and you can't move forward. And I'm feeling like whoever this is coming in to emotionally support you and offer new opportunities, it's going to make you realize that whoever you with is not worthy of your trust. That's what I'm getting, okay? These people are entitled to your money, but some of you guys may be about to come into some money. And this is a warning. Some of you guys may be about to come into some money, and the person you with, okay, that can't be trusted, or people, okay? For some of you guys, like I said, it may be a person that you're in a relationship with that you can't trust, who is either taking money from you and is interrupting your forward movement, or or you're about to come into some money because you're moving towards something. Okay? And it looks like you're moving towards some money. You see where I'm going with it? And it gotta be, I feel like for some of you guys, you moving towards this money, you gonna start feeling grateful. Now it's making sense. Now it's making sense. Some of you guys are moving towards your prosperity. Okay? Moving towards this prosperity. And you're in a relationship. And this person, you won't be like, when you get this money, and I'm talking about this going to be a lot of money. For you to feel like you can give, it's going to be a lot of money. This is a warning. This is a warning. Okay, I'm getting it. This is a warning. No more. Look at that. No more. Don't you get them no more. Don't you get them none of this money. You hear what I'm saying? This money that's about to come in, don't you get them no, don't you give them nothing else. They get nothing else from you. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's the relationship. This is the second reading that I have done for the collective where it was a warning about not giving people your inheritance. Your inheritance and something big is coming. And these people are changing who they are. They changing their characteristics. They doing things that you've been begging them to do. Now they can do it. They couldn't do it before. Okay? But now that they smell this money coming, they changing everything about themselves. Okay? And don't you fall for it. You hear me? Because they cannot be trusted. They are not worthy. They've never been worthy of your trust. But because you love them, look at all the things that happened because you loved them. You shared, you trusted them, okay? You healed them, okay? You had romantic encounters. You've been sexual with them. You've shared lust with them, love, decisions, temptation. You done shared all this stuff with this person that you love, and they can't even be trusted. You gave them your trust, and they were never worthy of it. This money about to come in, y'all. This money about to come in. It's a lot. It's a lot. And you're going to be called, even though this is in reverse, when this money come in, you need to be in this position. You need to be patient. Don't just give out this money. Okay? Sit back. Hold on to it for a little bit. Let your initial feelings go through, right? Let all that stuff pass, okay? Because you got some decisions you're going to have to make with this money. This money is coming to push you forward, create independence, okay? This is a reflection of your achievements. This is your harvest, okay? If you give these people this money, it's going to cause a collapse in your life. It's going to cause a disturbance. And they're not going to pay you back. And everything you've worked for, everything that you work for is going to be null and void. Look at that. Early termination of efforts. All your efforts won't even matter. Okay, some of them might even steal from you and say something is missing. Okay, so secure the bag, keep it to yourself, be silent. Okay? Because these people are entitled to your money, but you said hell no, and you better say hell no. You better. Okay? It says then patience. Okay? Didn't I just say be patient? Didn't I just tell you be patient when you get it? Some of y'all don't have a lot of patience, and it's going to make you make bad decisions. Listen. Work on your patience now. Before this money come in, start working on your patience. Okay? Because you need to sit back. It's something that's going to unveil itself when you give a no. Okay? You're going to be tested to say no. That's where this, I said hell no. Because you're going to have to tell these people no. And you're going to have patience. They're going to show exactly who they are. Okay? They're going to show exactly. Look at that. Ozempic. You're losing so much dead weight by cutting off those toxic folks. They had one shot and blew it. Now they made the load lighter. Y'all going to be getting rid of this relationship. This merge, whatever that it is. It could be a relationship with your family. These people who are entitled to you, they about to show themselves when you tell them no. Oh yeah. Pennies on the dollar. Okay, these are some broke people. These people who are entitled to your money, they are broke. Okay, they don't have nothing. And that's why they waiting for you and your abundance. Just because you with somebody, let me tell you something. Let me tell you some real stuff. What I've learned about people and being in these relationships and these merges and stuff. They act like, baby, what's mine is yours. Baby, you can have whatever is mine. And the moment you get in an argument, they ready to show you what belongs to who. Okay? So just because you're in a relationship, it doesn't mean that everything that is yours is theirs. Okay? We need to stop that thinking, like, especially when people show you that once they mad, they separating things. I'm a strong advocate for being independent and not falling for the everything is ours bullcrap. Look at Candy and Todd fighting over who had what. You know what I'm saying? Because it's an illusion. It's an illusion that we create because we love somebody. But that ain't true. Okay, that what Mama Joy said, he's sleeping in on you. So when you get this money, you ain't got to tell your husband or your wife about it. You ain't got to tell nobody nothing. God gave this to you. This is your hard work. This is your abundance. And you should always, and I should listen to my grandmother, you should always have a stash, baby. Okay, but this inheritance, this money, this blessing, it's going to change everything. It's going to change, and you don't give them a penny on the dollar. Don't give them nothing. Okay? Lash out. They going to lash out. Okay? When you tell them no, they going to lash out. Okay, so tell them no over the phone. Already be going. Don't even tell them no in your energy, because you already know what they going to do. Okay, so be somewhere where you can hang up. All right, it says love is here. Somebody, like I said, this person coming in with the Knight of Cups is coming to offer you some emotional help and some new opportunities. Okay? There are some new opportunities coming in that are going to emotionally help you get through this situation. Okay. They're going to extend you some love. And it's not about romantic. It may not be romantically. It just may be love and support that you were missing in this relationship. Because you wouldn't even have to do all this if you had real love in that relationship. Okay? You wouldn't have to do this mess. Sudden relief. They coming to bring you sudden relief. This person is a support system that the creator is sending you. So just know that you're not by yourself. You are protected. Okay? I know that it feels alone, but you're not. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever let somebody make you feel like you by yourself. Even if you've been in a narcissistic relationship where you feel isolated. Okay? You are not by yourself. All it takes is a phone call. All it takes is a prayer. Okay? Get around people. Get out. Be social. Okay? Find you some groups to get into. Something so you can feel supported. Okay? Get into therapy. Okay? We got sudden relief. So this money is a sudden relief. Okay? A sudden relief for lifetimes. Okay? I feel like this is not just this money isn't just in this realm. Okay? Man, let me tell you something. The creator done bless you over lifetimes. This money is a lifetime, like something you gonna receive over lifetimes. Generational wealth. Okay? You are receiving generational wealth, and this is why you can't share it. I'm that girl. You are that girl. You are that girl. Don't you forget that you that girl. You always been that girl. Tell them stop playing with you. It say nothing. Alright, they don't get nothing. Wow, they don't get nothing. And this stay calm. I seeing you win. Seeing you elevate. Seeing you move away from them. Okay? Because God wants them to see this. God wants this to be a front row seat to your success. Alright, but you need to start making plans to exit this relationship if you're still in it. Alright? It's going to play out right. Okay? Just know that you can't give this person or these people no money. Don't give nobody nothing. New person appears as an old pattern. Okay, so there may be somebody once you get, like I said, once you get this money, they gonna start acting like they new people. Doing they wouldn't even do before. Oh, I can't do that. You get this money. You need this. You need me to run and get that. You need that. It's like wow. It's like I thought you couldn't do all that. It's like it's going to reboot their system. They're going to turn into a new main character. Okay, it's going to be almost like, who is this? And don't you fall for it, okay? Because it say what? New person appears as old patterns. They're going to be acting new. Okay, or there may be new people who are going to try to come in, but they're going to be just like them people that you ain't supposed to give this money to. Okay, so like I said, some people that you're not supposed to give this money to are going to be acting like new people. But the old patterns are going to be right there. Don't fall for it. Or there's going to be new people acting brand new, but they got the patterns of these old people that you ain't so... Man, let me tell you something. These people are being sent to you. And you got to be smarter than that, okay? You got to be smarter than that. But somebody going to offer you a hand, okay, when this thing starts to get a little rough, okay? Now listen, in my opinion, I would definitely start preparing to be by myself for a little bit. And there's nothing wrong with that. You ain't even going to care, because once this money hit, it's going to take it's going to take the place of a warm body. All right? Yes. Like, comment, and subscribe. This Shanita Frequency. Okay, follow me on YouTube. Hype me up. I hype me up. All right, if you a cannibal, I don't know what to tell you. Start eating that daggone fruit, honey. Or start eating some daggone meat that you can identify. All right, over there eating Uncle Larry legs. All right, y'all got to stop with the mess. It's time to wake up, baby. I know waking up is hard. We gonna pour one more. I know waking up is hard. Look at that. Better off without them. What I just said. I can't make this up. Hit the Cash App. All right. I'm helping y'all out now. Hit the Cash App. $ Shanita Toots. All right. $ Shanita Dolly. DOLLYSHENITA. Okay, Shanita Toots. I can check that one on my phone. So my Cash App is $ SHENITA TOOTS. I ain't begging. I'm just saying. I'm calling it what's mine, baby. They can call it what they want to. You better off without them. I know it's hard. You let people come into your life, right? They become a part of it. You know, they intertwine up in your energy. But baby, listen, this is just life. This is just an experience. Okay? And it's time to upgrade. It's time to do better. And it's time to learn. It's year 1. We not playing. Life is about you. Life is about what you want. Stop making life about everything other than you. Because the moment that you make life about anything other than you is when you have given your power away. And let me tell you something. When it's their turn to make life about them, they're going to do that. See, if they was getting this money, they'd be doing what you got to do without even thinking about it. Just know that. Okay? Because they've been selfish anyway. That's why you're not supposed to get them nothing, because they've been treating you bad anyway. All right? So stop being the rug for people to walk on. All right? And start to pull the rug, baby. Start to pull the rug. The Shanita Frequency. All right, I did a light read in the day. We're going to get into some more things. Okay, remember I told y'all Rihanna was coming back to music. Go check out that video on YouTube. Told y'all. I've been saying a lot of things, but y'all ain't listening. Y'all ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still stuck in the matrix. You know what I'm saying? When you ready, just come holler at your girl. All right, get into this vibration, this frequency. Listen, this once in a lifetime over here, baby. You ain't gonna get it like this nowhere else. I'm a star, baby. Okay, y'all might see me on the TV. All right, y'all might see me up on the TV, because, baby, I'm coming for everything that's mine. Love you guys. All right. Also, if you want to get into rock hounding with me, all right, if y'all want to share your rocks, I found some nice rocks. I think I found some sapphire yesterday. Okay, if you like rock hounding, because I just don't want to buy no gems. I know that might sound a little cheap, and I'm okay with that. Okay, just like I don't want to keep buying no sage, so I go get the pine cones. from right out in nature and I burn them. Right? So I said, why am I going to go buy some rocks when there's rocks all around me, right? Y'all be surprised what y'all can find right out in nature. Now, do I need to polish it to be aesthetically beautiful? Yes, but I feel like when you put them in the water, you can see them better and they're very beautiful. So if you want me to do some, you know, I clean my cars with the rocks, okay? Listen, I'm insane. All right, now I do still wash my butt. Some people are a little too insane with nature. All right, they ain't scrubbing them cheeks. I'm going to scrub these cheeks down every time. All right, every time. Stop playing with me. Okay, it's the Shanita Frequency. All right, we're going to get into some reality TV, some mess and some things. All right, it is what it is. This is where I'm at on my journey. Okay, and I ain't waiting to be perfect. All right, so come on in. All right, sending you my love. Hope you guys are loving on yourself and also be breaking these generational curses. Every day I burn and release generational curses up off my bloodline. Okay, you here to do work too. You can have fun, but you here to do work too. Okay, because when you leave this realm, if you coming back, you want to have a head start. See, I don't think that y'all realize that. Okay, when you leave here and you get on that spiritual side, but then you decide you want to come back into this realm, into your bloodline, okay? If you ain't pushing it forward, you coming back to nothing. You coming back to a harder situation, okay? So you really fighting for the next lifetimes and stuff that you are going to come back into, okay? So keep them houses in the family. Fix them up. You know what I'm saying? And I know that it's hard. You know, that house might got some mold on it, whatever. But listen, these other races of people, I'm talking to my black people, these other races of people are taking those houses with all that mold and stuff and they're fixing them up and they're owning it, and now you're paying them rent. So fix grandmama, granddaddy house up, okay? And start renting that stuff out before you won't have no generational wealth, and every other race will. Buy a piece of crap. Buy a piece of crap and fix it up. We got to come together, y'all. Seriously. And stop giving what little we have as a race away. Learn how to do them electrical work. Learn how to pull that floor up. Get your kids to get some trades. You know what I'm saying? Some carpentry. Like, my granddaddy knew how to fix the house with his bare hands. You don't see that stuff no more. Okay? So get into doing stuff yourself. Learn how to garden. You know what I'm saying? Get back in tune with nature. All right? I'm getting up out of here. Y'all don't pay me enough to sit here and talk to you like this. All right, now I don't want you to feel too special. See where I'm going with it? Love you guys. Bye.